My name's Captain Keith Leeves. I run AK Wildlife Cruises and we do bespoke, dedicated wildlife adventure and educational cruises out here in Falmouth Bay. The main theme about what we do at AK Wildlife Cruises is really about documentation of all the wildlife we see, which we then freely pass back into all the various conservation groups, the Wildlife Trust, the local university and the MMO Natural England, and it's all for really the greater good. If we know what's going on out there, we can then put conservation and marine management policy in place. Height is so important for us in our availability to be able to see things further offshore, and I've now just reinvested once again in this wonderful great big catamaran which we've named Spirit of Our Seas. She's over 18 feet in the beam. There's just so much space and so much comfort. We got metre wide walkways going up all the way round to the bow and then back down the other side. So we've got acres of space and we put a lovely big wrap along the side, and it's a bit like Florida coming to Falmouth. No one's really seen a vessel like this. We've tried to really bring the attention of everyone to our wildlife by creating what is actually a very beautiful, stable and very comfortable boat.
My name is Henry Gould and I work for Keith at AK Wildlife Cruises. I am his first mate and his right-hand man for everything he needs. I'm based in Falmouth. I did my marine biology degree down here and my master's as well in marine environmental management. I do less of the driving and leave that up to Keith, so I take more of charge of directing people, spotting wildlife, educating people on wildlife. So I sort of go around, chat to the guests, chat to the clients, sort of talk about what we're seeing, the animals we're seeing, why they're important, talking about things like the sharks and the basking sharks, trying to take people away from things that they're scary or the marine's scary or the ocean's scary, because that's not what we're trying to install. We're trying to show that it's amazing, full of life, wonderful wildlife. Things like the dolphins, talk to them about why they're here, what they're doing, why they're in this area, why Falmouth Estuary and Falmouth Bay is so important, hopefully to put in better conservation goals. People don't realise that we've got such a diverse range of wildlife just along the Cornish coast, and when we're out in the water you'll never have two trips identical. It's impossible. You never know what you'll see. For all we know, next trip we could see something that we have never seen before. So that's part of what excites me about going out every day on this boat, which is why we try and get out as much as possible.
We've set a foundation, established principally a very, very important business down here in Cornwall, particularly about the wildlife. We're doing a lot of work going forward with various organisations, and for me there would be no nicer tribute than to see my business keep growing and maybe other vessels part of it, and looking for a very bright future.